Hi friends, welcome back. I started a video and ended up, this is a restart, which is totally fine. So here's where we are. I'm making a book cover. This is the fabric from the pillowcase that I got in my $20 Dollar Tree video. My nails are back to normal. This is my second time filming this, so I'm trying to catch up. So for Yo Momma Monday, I am not able to get this in. I was not able to get her her tags. I was not able to get her tags in the mail yet because we kind of only planned that part out recently. So right now, I haven't even seen hers yet. And so there is that. So on Monday we're going to announce another event, another it's not a competition, it's I don't know what to call it. Anyway, it's not a competition, it's just a challenge. That's the word. Challenge. There is a word. I'm flustered because this is my second video, so I apologize. All right, so I just stuck, this is Elmer's glue all, and it's on another lasagna box, totally different box. I used the last one all up. It's on another lasagna box. I glued a nice thick coat of Elmer's glue all after I sanded the box so that it would adhere better. Now I am working on the spine here because it's going to be visible, and I don't have to worry about this because this is going to be covered, but I do want to worry about this. So I'm worrying about this. So basically, Mom's going to send me her tags in the mail, and then we'll do the reveal for hers, and we'll put, I guess, hers and mine together maybe. And so that works. And then when we see each other again, we'll exchange whatever needs to be exchanged. Although I could probably mail her set from mine. The ones that I'm making. I don't know. I don't know how we're going to do that yet. We'll figure it out, though. We are two smart cookies. My mom and I. So, I'm a little sniffly. It's not anything that I'm concerned about. It's just my seasonal junk. And actually, it is much better this year than it used to be for a lot of reasons. Right about the time things shut down for COVID in March, I quit smoking. I had been smoking for 20 years. Not smoking during my pregnancies, of course, but you know, eventually it happened again after. So that was kind of a big thing. Which is kind of probably why I'm keeping track of, like I call it the Quarantine Chronicles. That's what I call it, in my journal. And that's, I think, one of the things I might subconsciously be tracking when I play with those dates. Because they are pretty synchronous. I don't know how far. I just want to give myself plenty of room. Because I had issues where I left too much. Nope. I left too little room And then I did something outside that margin of error. Didn't work. So I'm just gonna, doesn't matter. I'll collage. I'll collage if I want to collage. So yeah, this is the second book I've made today. And I think they're going to be really good. They're not, like the cover's not super thick. But I'm fine with that because I'm going to put lots of layers of whatever I need to on it. And if I find that it's like doing something I don't like later on, I can fix it. So now I'm just going to Mod Podge the crap out of everything. Not really Mod Podge. I'm going to glue all the crap out of everything. Yay! So it didn't take long for the nails to fall off, but it was fun while it lasted. Okay. This part, it's not bad. The dilemma that I have is that I am first of all, don't worry about the fuzzies in the corner. Can't remember if I said that already, but I'm putting some book corners on. Book corners. And so they will cover that up. Like that. And I lost my other train of thought. That train just derailed. Alright. So I've got a lot of black. I have this very goth journal now. But that's okay. That's how I like it. Alright, so this is drying. And while this is drying, I'm going to actually do something I don't typically do. And I kind of loathe it, but I'm going to do it anyway. Ready? Okay. I measure. Alright, so this is 23 centimeters by, I'm measuring right on the crease, 15 and a half. So, so 13 and a half would bring it that's not bad. 13 and a half. And if I do 2 centimeters. Sorry, if I do 2 centimeters, it'll be 21. 13 and a half and 21 centimeters. My goodness, my fingers are all peely this evening. Nope, I just wrote it wrong again. So I hate numbers. This is why I don't measure stuff. Listen to me rant and rave about numbers. It's just me. Okay. So I want something that is going to fit in that 13 and a half centimeter by 21 centimeters space. So I'm going to grab trying to grab a magazine. You need to go right now, friend. and go lay down. Okay. This is why I have a magazine. I am making 2 pages. And then I am going to measure and cut. Let's make a collage. All right. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out, so what's going through my head right now while I'm looking at this is I've got 2 pages I need to fill. I have a few different fonts and texts from different books and stuff that I'm going to use for collaging. My question to myself in my head was, do I want to use whole pages? Do I want to cut them into squares? Do I want to rip? Like, what do I want to do? So, I want to cut them into squares. So, I'm going to cut things into squares for the foreseeable future. Okay. And I'm just gonna, where's my scissors? Where'd my scissors go? Oh, maybe I should cover my glue for right now. Oh, there they are. They're hiding over here. I'm gonna do a time check while I'm 12 minutes in. I was gonna say it feels like I've been doing this longer, but I have, just not on this video. Okay. Here's what, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. Trim the edge off that first of all. Cutting some stuff. Cut some stuff this way, and I'm gonna cut some stuff this way, and then I'm gonna cut some stuff this way. So I'm making all sorts of sizes, and the text goes different ways, you know. Sometimes it goes the long way. Sometimes it goes the wide way. Like, I mean, that stuff matters to me. I don't know if it matters to anybody else, but it matters to me. It's important to me. Which, you know, I guess I gotta stand for something. I didn't do that on this one. Really. Not really. I'm doing all different sizes because I don't know what I'm gonna need. Or want. But I'm making a pretty basic neutral and text yeah, collage, that's the word. Collage. 2 collages actually. All right. So I think it matters if, you know, some of them go long ways and some of them go this, like, it's neat. I think to change it up. Okay. Apparently I have lots of these pages of this book. Let's see. Trying to think. Oh, I got a really neat thing. So this, my robot arm that I use for filming, I figured out yesterday that if I just swing it over here, it'll hold my phone. Like, I'm sure other people would have figured that out within like 5 seconds, but it was pretty novel to me. So I've been like sitting at my desk working all day here, just crafting away, watching all the people's doing their crafts. Just kind of crafting along. So that was neat. This one, it might not matter so much how it's oriented, but we'll see. I'm making them all big, and then as I use them and cut them from around the edges, they'll get smaller. Whatever's left will get smaller, obviously. And I will use these for a good while as they get smaller and smaller. Man. But yeah, my nose has been running a lot over the last day or so. And I don't think it's anything that I don't get every year. What is this? Oh, this is notes from videos. But I have this like triple written and like duplicate and triplicate and quadruplicate. Excuse me. Just a second, I'll be right back. Sorry about that, I had a wicked bad tickle in my throat. Okay. I don't remember I remember what I'm doing. I don't remember what I was saying. Again. Let go. Okay. So, and this is just scrap paper. It's just, you know, like I said, it's notes from other videos and stuff while I try to get my brain together, you know? Alright, so I don't like this edge. I don't know if I'm going to get it fixed, but we'll see. We shall see. I'm laying right up in line with these, and I'm hoping that the ruler does its... No! Did not. Fail. Okay. Just gonna cut it. Because I have cut papers out of this prior, and so the binding was still attached to this one. Or like the fold over, and I didn't want that. Alright. Yeah, let me just buy that today. I wish. These are the things that they have, you know, at grocery stores and stuff, and I buy them I don't buy them. I pick them up every once in a while, you know, to dream. So, all right. Woo. That's just me shaking the camera. Let me see if I messed it all up. No, not really. Okay, cool. So, we're good. So, I'm just gonna collage these. It doesn't have to be anything exciting, because what I'm going to do after this is actually just cover it up with napkins. So, So you'll still see some of it through, but not anything really distinguishable. That tickles back. I'll be right back. Ugh. All right. So, yeah. So I just use whatever I have. Kicking around. Alright. Now I probably could be using a thinner glue for this, but I don't wanna. I like this one. Ooh, that's perfect. I'm pretty sure this desk is magical. I've decided that. All right. So, other than my magic desk, how are you? I could probably move this one out from under so that I don't glue it before it's time. I can just sit up there and think about what it's done. All right. I think I don't think. Don't be ridiculous. Okay. I try to avoid it whenever I can. All right, I don't know if you can even. Ah! I'm gluing everywhere. Okay. All right. I don't know if you can even see what I'm doing. Let go. Thank you. I'm telling you, sometimes you just need to have a chat with your supplies. So I have a lasagna box. Anybody surprised by that? Okay. This is coming along nicely. It's gonna look even better, I'm sure, when I like the way they come out when you cut all the edges off. That's like my favorite part of this whole process. Like, let's see what's behind door number 2. It's nice and streamlined that way. I have so much glue on this thing. I just pulled another piece off. Okay. One more day. Well, okay, so this is gonna be out on Friday. So hi, Friday. Hello, future you. I am from the past. It's Thursday night. So, hi from the past, and I don't know. '2020 is just It's just a lot. It's just a lot, future you. Let's see. Oh, that fits so nicely. I'm telling you. Magic desk. Magic desk. Bloop. Okay. So, man, I gotta stop saying that. I'm gonna post this video like either way. I'm gonna have to, because I don't think I'm gonna have the voice to make another one, but oh boy. Let's see. So these pages are actually coming along. Oh, I forgot to cut this one. Huh? Let's see. Ah, what a dork. There. Alright. So we had a virtual visit for youngest child today for, you know, just a checkup. And they were like, the doctor was like, well, do you have a scale? Can you weigh him? And I was like, we don't have a scale. And she was like, well, do you have a neighbor who has a scale? And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if I have a neighbor who has a scale. I know I have neighbors. But I'm not gonna, like, take this phone and go knock on neighbors' doors and try to get a scale on this phone call. So I told her that I would buy a scale, which I have never in my entire adult life ever done. And that is the dulcet tones of my youngest child making a mess. Yeah, so I decided against knocking on doors asking for a scale, and I'm gonna go buy one, but I'm not happy about it. I'm doing it begrudgingly. With, what's that court thing? Prejudice. With prejudice. But it will be interesting to see because, I mean, since March, since this whole shutdown started, you know, none of the boys have been weighed, and they've all grown so much because they're not doing weights at visits anymore. So, youngest child went in for a visit. They went in and got corona tests. 2 of them did, and they're not weighing them because that involves getting, you know, too close and like measuring them and stuff. So it is always neat to me to see how much they've grown, and, you know, to kind of track it with the doctors on their charts and stuff. And, you know, I like knowing the numbers. It doesn't help me with anything, but I like knowing the numbers. So, yeah. 1 down. 1 to go. All right. Let's do a time check. Ooh. Half an hour. So, that's on my agenda tomorrow. Then I get to call the doctor back and tell her what he weighs. one doctor's office that youngest child goes to has next to the measuring, where they measure height and stuff. Next to that area, they've got Legos stacked up from the floor up. And so you can measure how tall your kid is in Legos while the nurse is measuring how tall they are in inches or whatever, centimeters, whatever they use. I don't even remember what doctors use at this point. So, yeah. That's neat. So we haven't even found out how many Legos he is in like a long time. I miss it. And they've grown a ton. So youngest has been all about food like for as long as I can remember. And the 14-year-old has always eaten food because he has to. Kind of. It's a thing like his body makes him do. But other than that, he never really cared for, you could take it or leave it. He didn't experience food. Really. But man, they hit growth spurts and it's like just keeping up on the groceries is insane. We've got 4 boys total, and one of them is out of the house recently. So like, so we were feeding 4 boys. And none of them have small appetites. And they just seem to be getting bigger and bigger, their appetites and their selves. So, I'm surrounded. I'm going to be the... Oh. No, not right now.
Okay.
Another time. Youngest child brought one of the buns over to say hi, but I don't think it's a great time for it, but sometime I will show you.
I wanted to see if you wanted to post it.
I know he was trying to see if I wanted to post it, but I'm gonna do that on a different day because he did not look super thrilled that he was in here in the first place. Youngest likes to snuggle them. They don't always like it as much as he does. They're all very good. Good buns, though. And they're funny. And the cat's gonna be sad for the next day or so or for the next like 24 hours because we're swapping out the buns, and Ozzy is not as fond of Weiss as Phoebe and Blake are. Phoebe and Blake will chase the cat and play, and they will all, including the cat, will all binky. And binking is what bunnies do when they're super duper excited. It's kind of like, in Singing in the Rain, where Gene Kelly is so happy that he like kicks his feet up and clicks his heels together. That's like a bunny binky. So they jump up in the air and like sometimes they like, kick their feet out or do little funny bunny dance moves. Anyway, so that's what a binky is. And They will chase the cat and they will binky when she runs away. And then she will come and she will chase them and they will run away from her and binky while they're running away. And then she will chase them and she will binky like they do. I think my cat is very confused. I think she's not sure if she's a people, because she sits at the table, and when I say she sits at the table for dinner, she doesn't sit on the table for dinner, which is good because we don't want her on the table at dinner. She sits in a seat at the table very respectfully, more respectfully than the boys, and she will just sit there and look at you. I'm pretty sure. I've given her plates, like, with food on it, because I'm a sucker. Because she looks like people sitting there with her good table manners. Anyhow. Sometimes I give her treats on a plate, like Weiss treats. Or at her spot, I mean. Not on a plate, that would be ridiculous. So yeah. I've been trying to tire her out and salvage my arm with the cat toy that I made. So far, it seems to be going okay, except for her accidentally getting me here. Like, immediately, I was like, oh, good. She's not going to hurt my arm anymore. And she, like, hooked my finger. Okay. So, I gotta stop saying that. I need to come up with, like... I did decide that I wanted to come up with lists of topics that I wanted to talk about, but then I forgot that I wanted to do that, so I didn't do that. And that's why I'm here, gluing paper on paper and babbling like a dope. And gluing myself to the paper. Also like a dope. I got stuck. Okay. I just need a little-ish piece. This'll work. It's not really little-ish, but it's not as big as some of the other pieces that were there. Don't glue you to the paper. We just played this game. Okay. Now, I am going to use my heat dryer, but I'm going to pause. I'm going to use my heat gun, but I'm going to pause the video. So when I come back, it will be dried. I'm going to just do a quick dry here. I'm mostly going to focus on the back because the back is super wet. That paper absorbed a lot of water. So, I'll be back. Okay, I am back. And these are not 100% dry, but they are definitely much drier. Now, we are going to snip and snip and snip. Maybe even snip straight. What a concept. Okay. Let's see. Oh, so I got my robot arm set up and I just watch crafting all day while I craft. It's pretty neat. I'm pretty lucky. Alright. You ready for the big reveal? Ta-da! It's not done yet. There's more is going to happen to that. But it has evolved to the next stage. Collage. Alright. Man, I am so much funnier when the cameras are off. Okay. So I guess I'll just sit here and cut stuff unless I think of something extremely witty or clever to say. All right, item number 2. All right, get over here. Just, nope, you too, Buster. Get over there. All right. So we have 2 lovely papers. Now, we need 13.5 centimeters by 21 centimeters. Okay. I'm doing centimeters because I can. Okay, 13.5. By 21. Oh, boogers. Ha, that's funny. I did it the wrong way. But only by a little bit. It would have worked. It would have worked if it hadn't been for you meddling kids. Alright, so I'm doing 21 this way. Told you, numbers in me. Going the wrong way. Because of course I am. Alright. Okay, so 21 that way. And 13 this way. 13.5 this way. Good thing I checked the sheet, wouldn't it? Okay, 13.5. 13.5. I only need 3 marks, otherwise I just keep scooting the ruler and 13.5. That's crooked. How did we do this? What am I missing? These 2 are straight. Must have messed up that last one. $13.5 by 21. Now, because I'm wicked clever. I'm going to check it first. Then I'm going to cut the next one out. And maybe I'll just start drawing it the right way. Okay, let's see. Here's my book. Hello, book. Welcome back. Thanks for joining us. This is your life. All right. Perfect. That's going to be awesome. So it'll work for both sides. That's what I wanted to know. All right. My friend, there's one. See, and this, why is it working for this one? That's annoying. Because I don't know what I'm doing. If that was not abundantly clear already, I have no idea what I'm doing. Just, you know. I'm making stuff up as I go on the YouTubes. I'm really frustrated that I did it that way and it worked this way. Okay, now I've got these smaller pieces that I wanted to work with, and I like this collage, but I'm not convinced that I want to use the rest of it the way I'm going to use this. So if I decide to later, I can, but right now I have some gluing to do. And then some napkinning. So I'm going to do one at a time. I've got my one napkin here. I've got my other napkin. God, I hope this is the one. Yep. Here. There it is. Okay. So, spread a big fat layer on. This is how I made my other journal too. The one that I made today. I've still got to figure out, tomorrow is going to be, well, Friday. Today. Hi again, future people. Today is Friday. Friday is going to be planning day and like figuring out for November because I haven't done that yet. I have, it's going to be like a looser planning in November than it was in October because I'm going to allow more flexibility for scheduling stuff. But at the same time, I got to get something planned. I've got things that I do that I want to have ready, like in my group I have a question a day and a prompt a day, and so I want to have those ready to go before the 1st so that I am just ready to post them and not worry about, you know, anything else. I just want, yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do is get myself ready for November tomorrow. But I've also got stuff I gotta do, like to continue what I'm doing here. So, you know, I've got stuff that's not planning that I've got to do. So I think, I don't know, I mean, I've been pretty productive lately. Have you been productive lately? You can definitely post in the comments if you've had any sort of an upswing in energy. And maybe motivation. Because I sure have. Alright, one down, one to go. So, I'm going to do another time check. 10 minutes until an hour. So, we are good. Alright, and yep. So we have this big, beautiful tree. And it's now, all the leaves are off it. And seeing it all in its autumnal finery, and all its bright colors always makes me happy. Makes me a little sadder when it's all on the ground. Okay. Let's see. So, now one more coating of glue and I think I'm gonna, oh yeah, I gotta maybe put it together. I think though that what I'm gonna do actually is, so I'm just gonna glue this on where I said I was going to when it's dry. And I don't want to play too much with the heat gun. I don't know if the heat gun works for drying glue. And it kind of does, but it also, then it has that hard candy outer shell. And I can't, oh no. Okay. And I can't tell if the heat gun works. That's all I'm asking. I don't know if the heat gun works on glue, or if I'm just gonna cook it and make things bad. I was very, very careful and very, very gentle with it. So I think I'm gonna call it a wrap, because my throat is really, really bothering me, and everything needs to dry anyway. So I'm probably going to be done for the night, or at least very close to done for the night. So thank you. If you like what you saw today, please like, subscribe, and share. If you're interested in joining my Facebook group, it is Wicked Crafty Mom on Facebook. And that is everything. Thank you. Bye-bye.